it just gets you more comfortable as a football player. The more snaps you get, and you just see more stuff that you wouldn't see from the sideline. So, I mean, I saw a lot last game, and I'm ready for this game.
Lane said you're trying to prove to him that you can be a number one back, but he said you haven't really, just because of little nagging injuries or whatever. Is that frustrating? I mean,
it's not frustrating to me. I mean, I know what I can do, and I showed it. So, like I said, I just get over the injuries and keep playing football.
Do you feel like you're preparing for this game as if you're going to start?
I prepare every game like I'm going to start, so this game doesn't change anything, even though because one guy went down. I always prepare to get a lot of snaps, pretty much.
You feel like if you are the guy that starts this game, you're going to be ready to go?
I'll be ready to go. If I'm the third guy, I'll still be ready to go. So I'll be ready no matter what happens.
What would it mean if it is at Notre Dame? I mean, this is between these schools, historic series. Would it mean any more to you to be kind of the first guy up in that situation?
I mean, you like to start any game. If it's a big game, if it's a little game. But, I mean, this is a big game. But I'll just be ready pretty much.
What's the difference for you between the beginning of the season, like how you were running the other night, versus how you ran in the first couple of games? Any different?
Well, I was just more comfortable. I mean, I know I was going to stay in the game instead of going in one play and come right back out. I was able to gain a groove, and just out there having fun playing football.
Are you a rhythm running back? Is that kind of how you are? Somebody who needs, more than, like you said, you don't want to be in and out, in and out.
I think everybody's like that. The more touches you give them, the more they get fit for the game. The more they know how the defense is going to tackle, how the defense attack. So pretty much, as I got more carries, as the more plays I got, I knew how they was going to fit, how they was going to approach me, and I would just pretty much play football.
How did you feel coming out of that game to carry a heavier load than you ever have at USC?
Oh, I mean, it felt great. It always felt good to get more touches, a lot of touches. It just felt good.
Good sore?
I'm fine. I'm not sore at all. I have no injuries. Like I said, it always feels good to play, even if you don't get the ball. It will always feel good to be in the game.
If you told Coach you're not sore at all, he said you got to convince him. He said you're trying to convince him that you can handle the load. Have you convinced him yet?
I don't know. I'm not in Coach Head. I'm not in his head, so I don't know.
It's you're kind of you're not the number one running back, you haven't been so far this year, but every time you go in, you get a series of carries in a row. So you're kind of treated like you're almost been like the second half number one running back, right? Does that help you if you're going to transition to that role where you're getting 15 or 20 carries, where you've done it, you've taken 5 carries in a row in one series?
Yeah, I mean pretty much. I mean it pretty much happened last game. Mark got the first half, and I pretty much took over the second half. And like I said, I just got a groove for the game. And now, if I'm lucky enough, if I'm lucky enough to start this game, I'll just try to show more.
Do you feel like this week? I mean, yeah, you prepare every week like you're going to start and everything like that. But if you look at just looking at it logically, it doesn't look like Mark's going to be ready. Do you feel like this is your time in the spotlight a little bit in some sense?
I mean, always. I mean, if the starter goes down, I mean, it always look for the spotlight for the next guy that's in line or the next guys that's in line. So we all out here working, and we gonna find out the news who started the game, and we just all gonna be ready to play.